So let's start standing with your feet just wider than hip width apart. And then reach your arms up and coming down. And again, reaching up. Good, and coming down. One last time, reaching up and coming down. Now let the arms go up. They're gonna come back behind your head. I'm gonna show you my side view. So I wanna stay still from my ribs down, and I'm gonna round forward and then re-stack up. And then round back and come up. Inhale to go forward. Exhale and up. Inhale to go back. Exhale and up. Once more, coming forward. And re-stack up. And then going back. And re-stack up. Good. Now let's side bend to the left. And re-stack up. And side bend right. And re-stack up. Imagine there was a ledge and you're going to go up and over that ledge. And then come up. And then go up and over the ledge. And come up. Can you see how that's different than when I did this? So when I'm doing that, that's a lot of my low spine giving my side bend. But when I stay still from ribs down and I go up and over, I get the movement in my upper spine. So inhaling over, exhale and restack. Inhaling over, exhale, restack. Once more, inhale over, exhale and restack. Good, now twisting left and center. And then right. If your arms don't like this position, just bring them down. This is about spine movement, not about arm placement. Twisting and center, and then going the other way, and center. Once more twist, come center, and the other way, back center. Now putting those together, let's side bend to the left, round forward to go right, round back to go left. Oh, I don't know about you guys, I'm getting all sorts of crackles and pops in my upper spine doing this. I might have been on the computer a little bit too long this morning. Just breathe freely as you're moving. One last time. And we're going to reverse the direction. So now going back to go right and forward to go left. Think about that space between your hips and ribs. Can you make it bigger? Can you grow taller? Breathing freely as we mobilize through that upper spine. One last time. Now come forward, hold forward, and restack all the way up. Take the arms out. They're going to be palm up. Kick your left leg out, and we're going to rock left, rock right, rock left, rock right. So again, thinking about the space from hips to ribs, can you stretch up? Breathing into the sides and back of your rib cage. Feeling length through the back of your neck. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Let's hold on our left side. We can lift that left right leg up, or it can stay down. Let's take the arms up and bring them down. So you're in a long line, as much as you can, from that right foot to the crown of your head. So we're leaning to the left and coming down. Inhale up. Exhale down, feeling your waistlines, helping to keep the strength and integrity of your torso. One last time up. One last time down. Good. Let's rock to the right. Lean right. Feel that long line. Left foot to the crown of your head. Arms go up and down. Toes can stay down or they come up. It doesn't matter. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Once more, we go up. Now go out to a T and we rock again. Back and forth. Could you kick your legs out even wider? So we become really wide, and let's bring our arms up if that feels okay with your shoulders. So we have a star happening with our feet and arms and our head. Now pull all of those limbs away from each other. Get longer, wider, stretch a little bit more. 2 and 1, good. Bring everything down and let's crumple down. And then let's reach out and start to rock again. Stretching, lengthening. And 2. And then 1, good. Both feet come down and we crumple down. And then we reach out and we start to rock. 3, 2, and then last time, we're going to bring both feet down and we crumple down. And then reach out and hold here, stretching fingers away from toes, crowding your head away from your tailbone. Good, slowly the arms come down, reach them up, and coming down, going up. Once more, coming down. Good. So let's bring our feet closer together. Knees and toes are pointing in the same direction. Now we're going to do a little hinge, just a little one. And checking in your hinge that your toes and knees are pointing in the same direction, our pelvis is neutral. So we could do a little tuck here and a little arch here. Little tuck here and a little arch here. So feel those low belly muscles help you with the tuck. And it's going to be back muscles and hip muscles that help you with the arch. Low belly and back. Good, low belly and back. Once more, low belly and back. Now find that center position. Feel that belly draw in and wide and we press up. Good. So we're going to go down for 3. 3, 2, and 1, up for 1. Good, down 3, 2, and 1, up for 1. Down 3, 2, 1, up for 1. Check that alignment. 3, 2, and 1. Knees and toes point the same direction. 3, 2, and 1, up for 1. Last time. 3, 2, and 1, up for 1. Now down for 1 and up for 3. Down and up for 3, 2, and 1. Go down. 3, 2, and 1. Check that pelvis position. Good. So we're hinging at our hips. Good. 2 more. And then last one. Excellent. So coming all the way up. Shift your weight to your left leg. Step your right leg forward. So looking here and imagining your feet were on train tracks or small, narrow train tracks. That's it. And our knees and toes are pointing the same direction. Good. You might feel a little stretch through the front of the left hip, and that's fine. And I want you to bend that right knee. The left knee's going to bend too. We lower down. And just pause here. Good. Can your hips be fairly square? And then press up. So for me, my right hip is a little higher. I'm going to bring my right hand, right sits bone, and sink down into that right hip as I go down. And then press up. Good. Sink down into that right hip as I go down. My belly supports, draws in as I press up. Inhaling to go down. Exhale and come up. Good. Inhaling to go down. Exhale to come up. One last time, inhaling down. We're going to hold here. So I'm releasing my hands. Now I want to feel my inner thighs. Imagine my inner thighs. We're squeezing an imaginary midline. That's going to help with my balance. My arms go out to a T, and I'm twisting to that right leg. And then untwist. Good. Inhale, twist to that right leg. And exhale, untwist. Inhale, twist to the right leg. Exhale and twist. 2 more. Inhale, twist to the right leg. And untwist. Last time. Inhale, twist to that right leg. Exhale, untwist. Arms come down. Press yourself up. Step that left, right leg back. Good. Shake out through the hips a little bit. And then anchor into your right foot. Step that left leg forward. So looking down, left knees and toes are pointing the same direction. Hips are square. Good. And we're going to go down, bending both knees. And come up. So if you feel like that left hip is lifted, you could bring your hand to your sits bone, drop and sit into that left hip as you go down. Good. We can add some arms if you want. And coming up. Inhaling down. Good. Exhale up. Inhaling down. Exhaling up. And doing 3. Exhale and up. 2. Exhale and up. And then last one, we're going to hold down here. Arms can go out. Good. Can you sink into that left hip a little bit more? Connect the inner thighs into an imaginary midline. Get long through the back of your neck. And we twist to the left. And untwist. Good. Inhale and twist. Exhale and untwist. Inhale and twist. Exhale and untwist. 2 more. We twist. And untwist. And then last time, twisting. And untwist. Good. Arms come down. Step that left